Sheldon, how did the team turn this around and get the win tonight?
Our best people made big time plays in the third period, but the most important thing was just to stop the bleeding defensively. I think that's really what we needed to do. Felt pretty confident that we'd be able to score at least two in that period, which is what we talked about. But we wouldn't be able to catch up if we didn't stop the bleeding defensively. So that we played better that way, and then like I said, our best people made big time plays and put the pressure on Detroit and didn't let up. So it was it's a great win for us. Not a great game for us, but it's a great win for us, no doubt.
I know you wanted to be patient with the new line combinations. What were you seeing tonight that made you go back to the other look?
Well, we're trailing. We're trailing in the game, so we're not necessarily playing for control of the game anymore. We're playing to catch up in the game. So needed to shorten the bench a little bit, needed to change the lines a little bit. So that's really what I was going for there.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Koshan, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey Sheldon, does the way the game ended, coming back to winning the third period like you did, does then take away the discouragement or whatever the word you might have for the way that the game started, and the Wings took it to you guys in the first 20 minutes or so, or is that still is that a concern at all for you?
Well, the way we I got no real issues with the first period, with the exception of how we defended around our net. I thought we gave up just too easy around our net, but I thought we did a lot of good things in the first period. So that wasn't a big issue for me. How we started in the second period to me was ugly, and that was no good. But without a doubt, the way the team responds in the third period, you leave here feeling good about that. Gives you confidence that you can learn from the things that you didn't do well enough, in those first two periods, and the different times that hurt us defensively. And then, you take away the confidence that you build with how you played in the third.
Everybody likes to contribute to a win. What do you think it does for a guy like Sandin to get his first, and coming during a time that he's getting some increased responsibility from your end?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Like we've talked about, anytime these guys get to contribute offensively, it's good for them. I mean, nobody likes to have a zero beside their name, so no matter what position you play, so that's a good thing. Just get that out of their head. But we needed our defense to be involved tonight. We talked about that before the game. So we had a sense that they would be a factor offensively. At least we needed them to be a factor. So loved his initiative to jump into that space. Just a incredible play by John Tavares to not only fight off a check, but then to see Sandy there and to make that play. Big time play, great finish, huge goal for us. Gives us a big win here in the third.
Thanks, Sheldon.
We'll take two more here. We'll go to Luke Fox, Sportsnet. Go ahead, Luke.
Sheldon, how would you describe Michael Bunting's night?
Bunts competed the entire night. He was involved. All that crap at the end of the second period around their net after the buzzer. That's Bunts being engaged, being involved. And we talked a lot about being around the net for the game tonight, and he was around the net a lot. Got rewarded for it. He's a competitor in there. Line mates did good things to bring the puck to that space. So huge night for him. Big night here on Hockey Day in Canada, in Scarborough, and fitting that Bunts comes through like that. Terrific to see for a guy that just competes out there.
Jason Spezza was talking yesterday about how his line needed to be better. Well, what did you see from the fourth line? It was kind of interesting how you went to them with an ozone draw right out of the TV timeout there.
I thought this was their best night here in a while. I really liked their contribution, not just the goal they scored for us in the first period, but I just thought they had good shifts for us. They had good legs. Pierre's been good for us for a while now, and we thought his presence down on that line with Spez and Simmer would give them another element that could help them, and I thought it did tonight. But I like I said, I thought that was a good line for us today. So I wanted to keep them involved, and I thought they were definitely, positive contributors for the game tonight. And that's including the first and second period. Those guys were good.
And the last one here, we'll go to David Alter with the Nation Network. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Sheldon, just following up on that television timeout, you were talking to the group. I'm just wondering what the general message was when you guys were down 3-1 there during that television timeout.
Well, we weren't defending properly. We were just giving up clean looks around our net. And then we were sloppy with the puck. We just needed to clean our game up. We needed to play a lot better with a lot more urgency. That was the message. Yeah, kind of followed through with that into the second intermission. Is we have to play better defensively and stop the bleeding there, and we have to have a lot more urgency. And I really felt strongly that if we could just stop the bleeding defensively, that we were going to be okay. And then in particular, I noted that if we scored the next goal, that we would be able to win the game. That's the way it worked out, but only because we were able to stop the bleeding defensively, both in how we played and the fact that when we gave up a couple looks that Peter Mrazek was solid for us in the third. That's what we needed to give us a chance to win.